Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. As of January 2nd, 2024, Gervonta Davis was officially elevated to the WBA superweight champion status following Devin Haney's decision to vacate the belt and move up in weight. This means Davis is now the sole recognized WBA champion at 135 pounds, solidifying his position as the top dog in the division. Previously reigning as the WBA secondary lightweight champion, has now ascended to the full title. Davis, an American professional boxer, has held multiple world championships in 3 weight classes, from super featherweight to light welterweight. He is known for his powerful punching and aggressive fighting style. He has a knockout-to-win ratio of over 80%, and he has been compared to boxing greats like Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Becoming champion by promotion instead of victory often earns mockery. Tank Davis, however, rejects the male champion label, sending a tongue-in-cheek message to the WBA. "Keep your super title, I don't want that shit," said Davis on his social media. "I won't fight." Davis was born in Baltimore, Maryland in 1994. He began boxing at the age of 5 and he had a successful amateur career, winning the National Golden Gloves Championship in 2012. Davis turned professional in 2013 and he quickly rose through the ranks. He won his first world title, the IBF Super Featherweight Championship, in 2017. I ain't no male champion. I earned my respect in the ring and I'm going to keep proving it. This belt might have come easy, but I'm not talking it easy. The real work starts now," he added. "They can call it whatever they want, regular, super, whatever. I'm still the champion. I'm gonna defend this title like any other. This is just one step on the way to the top. I'm not satisfied with just being champion. I want to be undisputed, the best in the world. This belt is just another motivation to keep pushing," said Davis. Davis is ready to prove himself in the ring and he is not going to let the WBA's decision hold him back. It remains to be seen how the situation will play out, but one thing is for sure, Gervonta Davis is not going down without a fight. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, a potential boxing showdown on the horizon. Feathers fly in the boxing world as a potential professional showdown between boxers Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney gains traction, fueled by their recent social media exchanges. The prospect of a 7th encounter between these two, alluding to the amateur fights, where each claimed 3 wins against the other, has set the stage for an intense and highly anticipated match. A history of rivalry. Known for his knockout power and a substantial social media presence, Garcia expressed his urgency to face Haney following indecisive negotiations with WBA junior welterweight title holder Rolando Romero. This isn't the first time the two have crossed paths. Their history dates back to the amateur days, with each boxer claiming victory 3 times. Contrasting styles. Devin Haney, the current WBC junior welterweight champion, is renowned for his precision and a smooth style in the ring. These attributes were prominently showcased when he defeats Regis Prograis. Despite Garcia's popularity and power, Haney is perceived as the likely favorite due to his recent performances. He has been dominating the lightweight division and demonstrating power at higher weight class, marking him as a formidable opponent for Garcia. The buzz builds. A professional bout between Garcia and Haney promises not only to be lucrative but also a crowd puller given their history and the constructing styles. Although the potential fight remains unconfirmed as negotiations continue, the anticipation is palpable. Fans and the boxing community alike eagerly await the possibility of a match that could redefine both boxers' legacies. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.